Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And welcome. Thank you. You may have your seats. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on this podcast presentation today. Our topic for today is the power to move forward. I want to start out by saying you have the power to move forward. But sometimes in life, you get stuck in a rut and you don't know how to get out of it. Well, the first step is understanding that you will never be stuck in a rut because you always have the power to move forward. So, where do you begin? First and foremost, you must recognize that you are not stuck in life. You must also realize that problems, situations, and circumstances around you that have become so overwhelming is imprisoning your thought processes. Our thought process must be clear because our thought processes enables us to move forward. I want to read an excerpt from Dr. Caroline Leaf's November 30th, 2011 article on You Are What You Think. She goes on to say 75 to 98% of mental and physical illness come from our thought life. Dr. Caroline Leaf is a cognitive neuroscientist with a PhD in communication pathology. She specializes in neuropsychology. Since the early 1980s, she has studied and researched the mind-brain connection. In the third paragraph of her article, she said, taking this to a deeper level, research shows that DNA actually changes shape according to our thoughts. As you think those negative thoughts about the week ahead that hasn't happened yet, or that person who hasn't said or done anything yet, even in the absence of the concrete stimulus, the toxic thinking has changed your brain wiring in a negative direction and thrown your mind and body into stress. Dr. Caroline Leaf went on to quote Dr. Herbert Benson, MD, and president of Harvard Medical School's Mind and Body Institute. He said that toxic thoughts lead to stress, which affects our body's natural healing capacities. He went on to say toxic thinking literally wears down the brain and the rest of the body. Let's look at this example. Take, for instance, this familiar math problem. If I say to you, how much is 2 plus 2? You will automatically say 4. Why? Because you know the answer to the problem. Now listen to this. Did you have to figure out 2 plus 2, or was it a learned response? Someone taught you at home or school that 2 plus 2 equals 4. Yet in life, when there is a problem, why do we always look for solutions first when we have the answer right in front of us? The reason why we can never fix our problems is because we are so busy trying to solve What is wrong? Listen to this example. If you need to boil water, do you just put a pot on the stove and wait for it to boil? Or do you put the water in the pan and turn the stove on? Now that is an easy response. But what I'm trying to show you is that we have learned how to boil water because someone taught us how to turn on the stove and and where to get the pots from and how to turn on the water. But before that, they taught you safety measures about the stove. Someone is getting this because everything we go through in life is actually a problem, and we are taught how to fix those problems. You see, if no one ever taught us how to do things, we would be sitting there trying to figure it out. If we can't do something, we can always ask for help. But if you never ask for help, you will be sitting there sulking in your problems. Listen to this. If you need your rent paid, you have to have a job. If you want to pay your utility bills, you have to have a job because that job produces money to pay your bills. If you have a product to offer, you have to market it. You see, all of the problems in life have answers. You just have to be willing to move forward to fix them. For example, if you are having a problem today, learn how to move forward to fix it. Let me give you an example. You take the clothes that are in your room or wherever your hampers are, and you bring them to the laundry area, to the washing machine to wash your clothes. And you move forward to take them out of the washing machine, to put them in the dryer, right? Why? Because you know you cannot sit around with dirty clothes. You see, the problem is the dirty clothes, not you. The solution is the dryer, not you. Strange, isn't it? Listen, the clothes cannot wash or dry themselves. You have to move towards getting the clothes washed and dry, which represents progress. And so moving forward is a progress, and progress means accomplishment. I want you to look at whatever is going on in your life that has become a problem and fix it. You've already been taught to learn and to fix whatever is wrong. But instead of fixing what is wrong, you let it pile up like the dirty clothes. And without those clothes being clean, you can't go nowhere in life. And without those problems being solved, it's going to be very hard for you to move forward with your life. Think of this truth. It's just like a toothache. A toothache is a problem. Now you can sit there with that toothache until you cannot take it anymore. Or as soon as that tooth starts hurting, you can go straight to the dentist. What I'm trying to say is life gives us so many possibilities and choices. And though there will be distractions, you must keep moving forward to your progress. Remember, you have the power to move forward. If you do not put gas in your car, you are going to walk. If you are having a problem today, learn how to move forward to fix it. You moved from the laundry to the washing machine to washing your clothes, and you moved forward to taking them out of the wash machine to put them in the dryer, right? Why? Because you know you cannot sit around with dirty clothes. If you do not put gas in your car, you're going to be stuck. And that's the same thing with a problem. You have a choice to fix what is wrong with you. There are so many things that will cause frustration to come and set in and make you feel the pressure of, I just can't take this anymore, you say. And no matter what you have done, it seems that there is always a roadblock that crowds your mental state. But even in all of that, nothing is stopping you. Here's what I want you to do. Look in front of you. What roadblocks do you see in front of you? What restraints are tying you to life's situations and circumstances? I mean, it's absolutely nothing there. Look around you. You have the ability to go out of that door and come right in that door. So where do you begin when it comes to solving your problems? I want you to say this with me. Say this. I am not stuck in life. I do have the ability and the capability to make the right decisions for myself today. I have the power to move forward because today is my new beginning. I'm taking the initiative to move forward because I have the power of wisdom to make all of the right choices that will lead me to my purpose and destiny. I want you to know you are on the right path now. The power to really moving forward is believing what you just said. Now you have to act on it. And when you do, you will watch all of your dreams come true. Thank you so much for joining us for this podcast on today. I am so happy that you took the time out of your busy schedule to listen to the power to move forward. The Bible says death and life is in the power of your tongue. I want you to know that you have the ability and the capability to speak life over yourself. If you believe these words, just know that wisdom is the principal thing. The Bible says, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not. This is Sandra Marie Wilson. I am the CEO of Aviyah LLC. Remember, on your social media pages, remember to hashtag life is a gift. And my favorite quote is always, wisdom is the most beautiful woman in all the world. And with her, we get to make all of the right choices. Until next time, Thank you for watching this broadcast.